Hi, my name is Sarah Trumble. I am the founder and CEO of the Job Applicant Perspective, the first anonymous user reviews for job ads across the U.S. I'm reading from a blog post today called The Job Market Isn't a Store, It's a Relationship, and It's Broken. It's from my Substack. I'm doing this for go-to-market awareness, being a paradigm shifter. On a bootstrap budget requires me to get creative. I'm sorry, I look like an AI here. It's kind of weird, but this is actually an upgrade from the TikTok videos that I do. But the website is good. It's proper, MVP, minimum viable product, as they say in the startup world, like with proper custom code and stuff. But I spent my money on the quality of the website, not the quality of the marketing. So a girl does what she's got. Works with what she's got. But no, recursive, I'm a recursive thinker. I improve as I go. And this is a step forward, and I'm taking it. It's a step forward for me, okay? If you guys are better at this, congratulations. It's a process. So yeah, this is it. The job market isn't a store, it's a relationship, and it's broken. This comes from my Substack. Also, it is a podcast as well. And let's see. It's being read by fancy people, fancy labor market economists and Ivy League professors and journalists and stuff. How commodifying people backfired and how real feedback can fix hiring. Relationships, not commodities. Solve your hiring woes. Who this is for economists and labor market analysts, a reframing of digital hiring failure as a breakdown of relational infrastructure, not supply-demand mismatch. Use this to understand how platforms distort trust. For HR professionals, hiring teams, a wake-up call on why resume spam and job seeker ghosting are not opposite problems, but symptoms of a collapsed feedback loop. For job seekers and career advocates, a structural explanation for your exhaustion and a framework that proves you are not the problem. You're not. You do not judge the quality of a supermarket by how many people are wandering the halls inside of it. You judge it by whether anyone walks out with dinner. But somehow in hiring, we've inverted the logic. Millions of job seekers apply for roles, but few get hired, and the blame falls on them. They must not want to work. They must not be good enough. They must not be trying hard enough. No one steps back to ask, is the market itself broken? Because what we call the job market today isn't really a market at all. It's not a market. It's a storefront illusion, a performance of opportunity that lacks the one basic thing all real markets need. A relationship. It's not a relationship. It's not a back and forth. Commodities versus conversations. In real marketplaces, two parties shape the outcome together. Employers adjust job offers based on what they're seeing. Job seekers refine applications based on feedback. There's tension, but the healthy kind, the kind that leads to mutual discovery, learning, and adaptation. That tension is gone. Job seekers now upload resumes into platforms that offer no feedback, no acknowledgement, and no accountability. Employers post roles into systems that generate hundreds of irrelevant resumes, spam, or nothing at all. The whole system is saturated with noise, not signal. That's because the platforms didn't just digitize the job market, they commodified it. The newspaper facilitated hiring by facilitating connection between people. Online facilitates hiring by facilitating extraction from job seekers, demonstration of perfection lest they receive rejection. And even then, the platform illusion. Digital hiring systems didn't evolve to help people build relationships. They evolved to help scale sorting. The resume is a data object. The job ad is a keyword magnet. The platforms optimize for volume and visibility, not outcome or alignment. And when one side, the platform or the employer, gets all the power to define the process, something fundamental collapses. There's no mutual shaping, no conversation, no adoption. There's no market. Supply and demand. If there's no demand, because don't talk about your hiring process, that's just supply. That's just vampiric of the people you're going to hire. Because a real market isn't the product you sell. It's the relationship between the people trying to find each other. Why that relationship matters: when one of the sides of the market can't speak, can't push back, can't adjust, can't verify, trust breaks. This is what I call the functional tension axiom. I'm low-key a dive bar economist. I write SSRM papers, okay? A market only works when there's adaptive tension between its participants. Collapse that tension and the system breaks, not all at once, but slowly through rising frustration, inefficiency, and silence. That's what's happened in hiring. We erased job seeker voice. We filtered feedback into oblivion. We automated away the very friction that once made the market functional. A bridge doesn't collapse with tension. It collapses without it. Without tension, the bridge collapses. A bridge is a connection. Now we're surprised that no one's getting what they need. What it feels like when a market dies. If you've ever applied to 200 jobs and gotten no reply, you felt it. If you've ever posted a role and gotten a flood of unqualified spam, you felt it. If you ever thought maybe it's just me and tried harder only to hit the same wall, you felt it. The wall isn't rejection, it's structural silence. The system was never designed to let you shape it. It's not designed to let you shape it. It's not a market. This isn't a market. It's not a market. It needs what it needs to change. The job market doesn't need more filters or better resume forming or smarter AI to guess what we meant. It needs a restored relationship, a feedback loop that lets both sides adapt. It needs functional tension where job seekers can flag ghost jobs, where employers can get signal, not spam, where platforms can serve as connectors, not vending machines. Because hiring isn't a shopping trip, it's a partnership. And without tension, there's no trust. Without trust, there's no market. And without a market, we're all just performing, alone in the aisle, wondering why no one's coming home with dinner. If you want to fix the hiring market, so do we. At the Job Applicant Perspective, we've built the first review-based hiring platform designed around trust, not noise. We let job seekers anonymously review job ads so both sides can stop guessing and start connecting. No more ghost jobs, no more resume spam, no more one-sided silence. We are creating a hiring system that listens, where job seekers shape the market and not just shout into it. To learn more, stop by thejobapplicantperspective.com. If you want to see more of my theory, I have that on the SSRN as well. So yeah, thanks guys. I hope you'll check out some of my other stuff if this is your bag. Yeah, have a good evening.